I'm out here with the Traxxas Bandit VXL, and I'm running the XTeam 3660 motor. It's a 4650 kilovolt motor, and this thing is a ripper. Last time out here, I ran it after I'd already run my LIPOs on the stock motor, so it was a little depleted. Even so, it was still at least as fast as the stock Valinian motor on 3S. Now today, I'm running the same 27 tooth Traxxas pinion gear and the 44 tooth Kimbrough spur gear that I ran last time out here. And this thing was an absolute ripper. But today I'm running 2S. I have a Ovonic 2S 4600 milliamp hour shorty battery. This 50C battery in the past has really just crapped out real quickly. I usually get in about 1.5 speed runs before it hits the low voltage shutoff. So this thing has terrible voltage sag, and the voltage just takes a complete shit under high load. But I am running a little taller gearing than last time out here, so I'm curious how fast this battery can go. Now mind you, I will be running these heavy GRP tires, and on 2S, it's typically 4 miles an hour slower running these tires than the other tires I was previously running, but I just don't trust them at the speeds this car is getting up to any longer. So I need to be a little more safe than I have in the past. I don't want to cause any more damage to this car, so I'm running these GRP slicks. Now, I have this new battery here. This battery is just absolutely gorgeous. The way it was presented in the package and everything was really nice. I'm running a Gens Ace drag pack. Now this thing comes with 8mm bullets. Today I'm only running an EC5 connector, which is 5mm bullets, but later on, probably in a couple months, I'm gonna switch everything over to 8mm to make sure I'm not getting any excessive resistance. This battery here is a 6100 milliamp hour battery. It's 130C. Big thank you to Gens Ace for letting me use this LIPO on my YouTube channel, and this thing should be an absolute ripper. But there's only one way to find out for sure, and that is to test it. So we're gonna do that today. And we're gonna compare the Ovonic 2S Shorty, which retails for, it's about $35, to this Gens Ace Redline, which retails for about $80. So it's more than twice as expensive, but we'll see what kind of performance difference we can find with top speed in these two LIPOs. All right, stay tuned, guys. First up today is the Ovonic 2S 4600 50C LIPO. This is a shorty LIPO to make sure the GPS is running. Excellent. And in previous runs, this battery has really struggled to provide the current needed to get this Bandit up to its top speed. It'll probably not be much over, I'm guessing it'll probably be in the 50 mile an hour range, probably below 60. In theory, this battery should be able to provide over 200 amps of continuous current. If you take the 4.6 amps times it by 50C, that's over 200. But in reality, it's not going to be able to supply because the rating is exaggerated. So here we go. First up, to the Ovonic, and I'm running the XTeam 4650 3600 motor. All right, I don't want to push my luck because I know this will hit low voltage shutoff really quickly if I get too crazy and stay in the throttle too long, but that was up to its top speed. And let's see how it did. All right, it's definitely faster with the taller gearing. It just cracked 60 miles an hour. Not a bad showing, all things considered. Next up is my brand new Redline 2S 130C battery. I'm not going to reset the GPS because if this can't crack 60 miles an hour, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. I'm thinking it may actually get over 70. Last time out here, my fastest 2S battery reached 68.9 miles an hour under similar conditions. So we'll see how this one performs. Now that other battery reached 68.9 miles an hour after I ran it a couple times with the stock motor. So this one should be over 70, which it is. 72.9, or is that 5? 72.5 on 2S with these heavy GRP tires. Normally, this car is 4 miles an hour faster with my lighter tires. So I'm afraid to run them at these speeds, but it probably would have hit over 76 miles an hour on 2S. All right, there we go. The Gens Ace Redline was about 12 miles an hour faster than a Ovonic, so that's a huge difference. 60 miles an hour is not exactly slow on 2S, but that's just because the way I have the Bandit set up. This battery hit 72.5 miles an hour on those GRP tires. So if it was running lighter tires, like the foam tires I have coming from Gone Bananas, I think it would be about 4 miles an hour faster, or probably hit about 76 miles an hour on 2S, which is absolutely ripping for a Traxxas Bandit. But 72 miles an hour is pretty darn good as well. So far, this Gens Ace drag pack has performed very well. In the future, I'll put it up against my other high performance 2S battery, my one that's always been the fastest, and we'll see how they compare. But so far, it looks really promising. And again, I want to thank Gens Ace for sending out this LIPO. It's an excellent addition to my collection, and I really appreciate that it's a hard case, because running the speeds that this Bandit's running, I get a little uneasy running the soft case batteries. So that's it for now. But next time out here, I hope to get this thing over 75 miles an hour on 2S. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.